He'll be here. He'll find.
All right.
Although it's very important that he listens to it.
I am.
Yeah.
You shall listen. All right. Yeah. Last time on Way of the Wicked, we were finally in a position. Yeah, that's right. Jeratheon, you crawl out. I don't want you in here anymore. Last time we attacked the bugbears. The bugbear horde led by Sakarath Fyrax. We attacked them on a bluff. Or in between bluffs rather. Basically we lured them into a slaughterhouse. They could only escape through two exits, which was the big one in the back where Eisenmark and his cavalry was, and the small one in the front where we were. So basically everyone attacked the bugbears. The bugbears got completely and utterly destroyed. We barely broke a sweat. Zacharias cast time stop. It was pretty great. And after that we celebrated. Chiron bonded a bit with Sakharoth, who we saved from the conflagration. Bonded a bit with Jeratheon, and were all very nice. Cash challenged everyone in the army to drink her under the table, which no one succeeded in doing. Which also delayed the march into Mathrun with a day, because everyone was drunk, everyone was recovering from the night before. Basically,
It's kind of surprising because she has a bad fortitude save.
No, but she's immune to.
Oh right, yeah.
So yeah, we marched into Mathrun and got met by a delegation of 4 people. It was Leothin Barca, Gaius Richter, Hubert Rowan, and Mallory Hawthorne. They were basically the 4 power plays left in the city, and they basically welcomed us and hoped that we would be very happy. And don't be mean. And we were like, yeah, we're gonna take this over now. And to make a point that we are here and don't brook no opposition, we basically unleashed our devils upon the city for a night. So we basically told our devils to go out, kill loyal Mithrans. You have one night you can do this, and also don't kill more than a 1/9 of the population, if you please. So they basically went to town and murdered everyone. And while that was going on, we were sitting in the council table, getting introduced to our friends. So Leothin Barca is Old Man Barca. We all know him. Desitor showed up, and we were like, yes, Desitor, please have a seat at the council. So he did. Gaius Richter, we don't really know what he's good for, honestly. He seems to be very sly. He's basically a snake, getting everything that he wants and killing those who oppose him. Hubert Rowan seems to be the good guy on the council, which immediately earned him Zacharias' ire. Basically, he thought that we should probably kill him the first thing we do, but he was actually saved by Chiron, interceding on his behalf. So for now, Hubert Rowan is still on the council. And last but not least, definitely not least, is the Jabba the Hutt-inspired Master Mallory Hawthorne. He's the Master of Coin, and he loves gold.
I think me and Jonas have fallen in love with him.
Yeah, I think he immediately ingratiated himself to Zacharias and me personally. He seems to be the guy who can get gold, and that is certainly what this country needs, because as it turns out. Oh, excuse me. The country's broke. It's completely freaking broke. And what little money we had left, we basically decided to spend on a lavish coronation for the king, which is Sir Berithor, or as you know him, Darth Haviland. So we're gonna crown him very majestically. I think we don't have a crown because apparently the crowns are gone, or we sold them, or I don't actually know what happened. I don't think, have we ever looted the crown jewels of the country?
We melted it down.
I remember we looted some jewels and stuff from Davrin, but I don't remember
but the actual crown jewels of Talengard, they were stored somewhere.
Somewhere.
But now they're gone apparently. So.
Oh,
Who knows who took
princess!
them?
The freaking princess took them. God damn it!
Well, Jonas, we have a crown though. You
I
found
do.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's Kyron's, and I don't.
No.
So I think we should start by saying that it's been a week. Like the first actual council meeting is going to be set up. The coronation is in I think a week from now, scheduled, and this will be the first actual meeting
Sure.
that
Yay.
is to happen. Where you sort of can decide on how the coronation will happen, and then basically a month will go with that. So, yeah. Like, do you want to go through what you've done in your downtime? I don't think that's really necessary. So, not like anyone did anything. I'm sure you'll tell each other in character. Unless, of course, you want to talk to each other during the week about something. Probably something that concerns everybody. If
I don't really have anything concerning everybody.
all right, then let's go to the meeting.
Mostly personal stuff.
Have you found out anything about my ring?
Oh yes, yeah. I looked into the ring. It is a ring dedicated to a Titan of Death. It was worshipped and ruled over the Irenaeans long before Talongar existed. The Titan seemingly got destroyed, and the ring remains to carry out his will, as far as I understand it.
So it's the One Ring.
It basically, yeah. It gains power from powerful sacrifices. And if you bind yourself to it, you are binded until you die. And the goal of the ring is to kill super powerful beings. The ultimate goal is to kill a god and try to absorb its power. Exactly what will happen when it does that, it has not really said. But it says that for every power it absorbs, the more powerful it will become and bring more power to the wielder. That's most of the things I have found out about it. There's very little about it, actually. It seems to almost have been lost to history, or someone has destroyed the records. I am not sure. But, also it's intelligent and it talks to you, so if you want a horrendous demonic thing in your head, I guess, sure. But, I don't trust it. I really don't.
I feel like we should chuck it, yeah. Well, not chuck it, but like lock it up somewhere, you know?
I don't know. It's certainly very powerful. I don't trust it for a second. But
Right.
if anyone wants to take a chance to bind your soul to this thing,
Well, can you bind your soul to it when your soul has been bind to something else?
it needs blood. Which is why the undead can't really use it, because we don't really have blood.
However, some of us do not have blood.
Yeah,
Some of us have some more blood.
Well, what would happen if Azorius were to use it? Would Asmodeus flip?
no idea.
Azorius would know.
The one thing we might want to do is to try to just to see if we can glean anything else from this thing, is to use a commune or something to see if we can actually get any more information on it.
Wouldn't... I know.
That will never do, Cash.
Well, Kyron took my chair. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Kyron.
And there we go. This is even so much better now. We have arcane, neutral, divine.
No,
You
arcane,
guys picked to put me at
racist.
the head of the table? Nice.
And then we have
He's not
divine.
racist.
Racist is not a school of magic, Jonas.
It is in Cash's case.
He's an alchemist.
I control the power of racism.
It sure does.
I will bend it to the full effect.
Would you want to sit next to a dead corpse?
It's
Racist.
gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like this dead corpse. It's canned. Can't smell anything. It's just canned.
Anyway, wouldn't Azorius know if he bound his soul to it that Asmodeus would flip or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
DM?
He doesn't think it would be anything related to that. It's not that you bind your soul to it, it's that it binds itself to you so that nobody else can use it until you've been killed.
It uses you. It gets into your head.
What? You lied to us?
Azorius is pretty strong.
Nobody
I
can
think
steal
it's
it
a
from you
really
and such.
bad idea.
So while no one can steal it from you?
No, it would just be a normal ring.
Would it
Imagine-
keep going? You have to kill this and this and this.
Possibly.
It can't force you to do anything, it can ask you to.
I
As far
still
as
think
we
it's
know,
not a
it
good
can't.
idea.
As far as we know, it can't force you. But we haven't worn it, so we don't know.
You know, I wouldn't mind trying.
You know, you have the weakest will save.
Yeah.
So?
So if it does try controlling,
Then you'll probably be controlled.
Well, then you have a problem on your hands.
yes, because we have to kill you. Get rid of the ring.
No, you don't have to kill me.
I'm sorry, Cash. Hellfire.
I don't think you can hit her with that.
You'll be surprised. Your touch AC isn't that good.
Oh, touch, but I still have reflex against it. Anyway, I still find it pretty cool. No, not everyone is Asmodeus' favorites.
Yeah, we can continue to think on the subject of what we do with a demon ring, or daemon ring, I should say.
Okay.
If we throw in a commune, it might clear up some of these questions.
Why would Asmodeus know?
It's a incredibly powerful artifact. He would probably know.
You mean?
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
he-
it is on par with Hellbrand.
I kind of hope he just goes, "Ugh."
You know, I can do a commune later, we'll find out.
Okay. I still hope for, "Nah." I don't know.
So do we want to actually get on with some counselling, or should we just, like, have it...
Are we just gonna stare at each other?
We'd like some wine.
No.
So you actually go to the council now?
When do we
Yeah.
want to have the Chiron backstory meeting? Is that before
What?
or after the council?
You like grab his arm on the way in.
Yeah.
Kyron, wait a moment.
It's on you. That's you guys.
Maybe we should have it once we have a king.
Sure.
No, I'm the one reacting here. So do whatever.
Just mob you in the elevator up to the meeting. You.
But no,
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
more thinking, Jonas, is this. We have the coronation, then halfway through the coronation, we drag him to the side.
No. We catch him in the bathroom and lock the door and we're gonna quiet.
No, we catch him in the dining room when we lock it. Because, of course, during the coronation, he'll lock himself in the feast hall.
And through the door, you'll just hear, "You do know I can teleport, right?"
we hide under his bed.
Dimensional anchor.
Grab his foot when he sticks it out.
Exactly.
Oh god. That's Kyron's worst nightmare.
Karen runs
In the
away screaming.
backstory.
You know, he turns into a dragon and then just eats whatever's holding his now giant food.
Regardless,
Yes, let's.
everyone meets up for the meeting. People sort of sit and talk by themselves, you know. Mallory's playing with some coins and his golden amulet chain and such. Always fiddling with something. Hubert sort of looks nervous, yet kindly uplifted. He actually sits on his chair now. Rick just sort of gives everyone his charming smile, and so does Desitor. He's already here before anyone gets in here.
Did
They're waiting a long time.
anyone talk to
Marco just walks in with his cane, sort of looking at everyone, very stern, serious face.
My cane?
I think he said Barker and not Marcus.
Oh, okay.
And,
Marcus has
you know,
become dapper.
Barry Thor sort of walks in, as usual, standing tall, black armor, infernal shield.
You should really wear something else.
But he's so handsome in it.
He wears it proudly,
Yeah, but you know, I doubt it feels good to
like
see it.
a statue of iron and obsidian.
Did anyone talk to Hubert?
Karen has.
Kyron might have.
Regardless,
Oh,
you can describe how you enter, but
Zacharias appears in the chamber, just Basically, the world sort of shifts a little bit, like a crack forms, and he steps through it, and then he sits down.
Kyron would actually use the doors, but he knows he's impressive enough just by walking, really, with his like large wings just fluttering behind him as he just.
Yeah, permanent wings these days.
Yeah, he has had for quite a while. Thank you for noticing.
Have you done something with your hair, Karen? It seems different. It's
Yes,
the wings. Oh.
I chose a different color of red for my dye. I mean, I'm not dyeing my hair. It's
Of course
just
not.
here.
How does Azorius arrive?
As Azorius also uses the door to enter. Coming through the door, his black and red cape swishing in the air, possibly intentionally doing so. As he walks in, you know, he's in very, very fancy attire, though he's not wearing his popish like hat.
No Pope hat yet? Okay.
Not at the moment, because you know we're indoors. I put my hat away.
I'm happy you don't wear your Pope hat.
I would like to see a in a Pope hat.
It'd be a black and red Pope hat.
Sure.
Still, I'm sorry, but a Pope hat just looks silly
On an orc, yeah.
on anyone. It's like Camelot. It's a silly place.
It's an upside down Pope hat.
Anyway,
Azorius is in his quite, you know, fancy robes, so.
Not fancy robe. Everyone can get around, but a Pope hat. Anyway, Cash just walks in, sits down on her chair with her feet on the table, and finds out she doesn't have any smokes left. Curses.
Starts cleaning her nails with a dagger.
No, but it's her children. Those two knives. Can't do that.
Has she named them?
Maybe.
Stab and Stabette.
No. I and it's not Snick Snack.
No.
That's tricky. But
That
maybe
was-
she has.
It's also the Vorpal Blade. Snick snack.
Late.
The Vorpal Blade goes Snicker Snack.
Oh, it's true. Snicker snack.
Yeah, that's. I still don't know what that's all about.
Ghost.
You kill the Jabberwocky with the Vorpal
Yeah,
Blade
but
that
why
goes
has
Snicker
he
Snack.
called his swords something from you know,
From
a
lore.
book that doesn't exist in this universe?
That goes for a lot of things.
How do you know?
Like, a lot of stuff are named after other fantasy stuff. Like that's how it works usually.
Like that broom we found.
Like the broom.
Well, maybe she has named her twin daggers, maybe not. The first one is called Justin, and the
Okay.
other is called Beaver.
So Marcus doesn't arrive, or
Do you come in a smoke of
He has
bats?
been
No, he
sitting in the
comes in.
chair all week, not moving.
Yeah. No, he comes in.
How?
He just walks in the room. He doesn't have some sort of dramatic entrance or
Well,
whatever.
you could dramatically appear from bats or a puff of smoke.
I always imagine
Nah.
when Marcus goes, it's like when Warcraft 3 Arthas enters like the Lord Run, throwing like giant armor crackling. Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Well, an additional person actually comes in
Oh my.
late.
Are they someone we have to throw out the room?
Who's late?
Ah, hello.
Ooh, Daz.
Oh, hi.
Oh my.
Well, I guess you can stand at the corner.
Still has snow on her armor, and looks around. They're mithril.
Maybe you should move Marcus to the right and have her on the bottom there.
No.
She's big enough to be on the bottom.
She sort of looks around,
Right here.
yeah,
sort of barely able to stand in the room.
Marcus, you could sit between mom and dad. Come on.
No.
It's okay.
I will sit here.
You can sit between mom and dad.
It's too late. I already sat down.
She looks around, trying to see if there's.
Kyron will pick up
Nice.
your chair and move you.
If you
You know
want to,
what?
sure.
Well,
Fine. Cash will move away and say, "Can we get a bigger chair?"
I don't think I need one. Sort of bending her back.
What?
Well,
She can barely stand in
Oh,
here.
right, bending forwards, not backwards. Oh, God.
Limbo, limbo, limbo.
Should catch up to the council. We need a bit of room so everyone can be in here.
Lothan speaks. Once you have repaired the Adarium, that will be a much better place to have these meetings. Perhaps making it a priority would be good. The Queen sort of nods. I would appreciate that.
Oh.
She cast a spell
Ooh, she
to
becomes.
reduce herself.
Look, it can totally work between us.
Now, Marcus, move yourself here. We're gonna have a chair added here.
Cash will offer her chair.
Sure. She'll go sit here.
But no, Cash, you need a seat. We
I'll sit on your lap.
Okay.
Share a seat with the.
Can we please
Cotton.
get another chair?
Yeah.
Where do you want the chair?
Can we please get another?
Yeah, Marcus.
Just squeezed in between you guys?
Go ahead, move the. Go ahead.
Okay,
Now.
or that. I'll just squeeze in between.
Well, I'll go. How are we doing?
Aha!
This is like the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Everyone is rushing around the
Actually,
chairs.
you know, now, I should probably sit
Mary,
sit
Mary.
Yeah,
here.
she probably should
No.
be with us, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You Cash can't sit next to an undead. Remember,
Look,
we got to do this equation.
Fine.
She just,
Aw.
Take this spot.
Remember,
Can I still have offered her that chair?
She, after
technically,
all, is a foreign queen.
it's technically true. We've got king and queen.
Can I still have offered her that chair?
And we have the real power over
Sure.
here, so that's good. We can look
Okay.
at everyone from here.
I wanted to get in favor with her.
I still like the fact we've got here though, where we've got like we've got little puzzles to do. Like Cash cannot sit next to this person and this person. Chiron cannot be left with the basket of eggs.
He'll eat them all. Or like, sit on them, too.
Yeah.
Aw.
Zacharias cannot be left with the
Right,
peasants.
then.
They're off the power.
It's true. Well, with everyone... oh dear. With everyone here, I suppose we can start the meeting. Glares around.
I do believe that there's the matter of the coronation, which is supposed to happen quite soon, and I do also believe that our dear Hubert has an offer that might interest us.
Oh my.
Zacharias looks at Hubert.
In
That's
particular, it would be regarding something we found in a certain Linon's lair.
Look at Hubert. He hisses.
Oh my.
Speak!
Yes. As it stands, it has been made known to me that Lord Lord Chiron possesses a crown of some value to the dwarven community, and I would, on behalf of the community, humbly suggest that this crown be given to the dwarven community as a gift, and in return, a gift of a new set of crown jewels to replace the missing set will be fashioned and given to the crown as a token of goodwill from the dwarven craftsmen.
Zacharias leans back, forms a steeple with his fingers, thinks.
There is no need to carry on old traditions when a crown can be fashioned that would better suit the new rule. It can be designed however my lords would like.
Well, Cash looks at her. Well, if that is the way you feel, I don't see why that would be a problem. So generous of you, Chiron.
It is a reasonable offer, is it not?
It is. I salute you. She's not mocking. She is generally surprised that you willingly gave away that crown.
He isn't.
The dwarven crown is party loot.
Yeah. He is keeping his own crown. He's not giving that away.
That would be ridiculous.
That would be silly. No.
I understand
He's
why-
giving away party loot.
I understand why he won't give away that crown Jeratheon gave him to.
It was a gift. I can't
It
give
was a
away
gift.
a
You can't
gift.
give away. Yeah,
Giving away so many gifts.
That's just
already.
impolite.
Oh.
it's really impolite.
Well, that it seems like Zacharias thinks back on the crown. What does he know of the old crown they found?
Look,
Things on it.
kind of valuable. mostly an antiquity. Look very old. Sort of a little haggard. Most likely would need some repair work. Made of generally, I believe, mithril.
It is basically what you're telling me is more of a sentimental value to the dwarf than any.
It looked like the kind of thing you would put on top of a helmet. Like,
right.
yeah. Mostly sentimental value. There most likely have been some other crown, like the fancy ceremonial thing of gaudy golden stuff. That's not the one. They didn't bring that one into the. There.
It's something to help legitimize them more.
And then,
It certainly is an antiquity.
and it's well, it might be this is the lost key to Cara-Doom. It's with this we can open the Doom vault, and I don't know.
If it is, I think we can manage to borrow it
I mean,
while he's sleeping or something.
dwarves are, creatures of tradition. They like their tradition, so it makes sense they want their old crown back.
Yeah. I'm fine with giving him the crown. If we can get some crown jewels in return, that seems perfectly fine.
Oh, let it be.
All right.
I also approve of this. I may also help with the drawing up of the new crown's design.
Probably
Sure.
should.
That would be very much appreciated, my lord.
Well, Zacharias will open up his bag of holding, move around the king corpse a bit.
Throw it out.
Just, why did I put
Yeah,
that?
right.
Oh wait, that's
The best
wrong.
thing to drag out now.
Yeah, so crap. Oh well, how did this
Oh,
old
oops.
thing?
You shouldn't see that. That's embarrassing.
Oh my, yes.
Oh wait, the wrong crown.
Let's have a look. What else do we have in there? Oh, we have the corpse of this person and this person. Oh, there we
It's
go.
just a flesh puppet. Don't worry. Personal.
It's just something I keep around.
It's a macabre super.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, he will fish
You
around
only
in his
have
bag of
one-
holding and pull out the old dwarven crown.
Do
That's
you
not
only have
prestidigitation.
He will hold it up and study it for a good while. So basically committed to memory. So if it comes down to that he needs to find it someday, he can use like locate object to actually find it.
Sure.
Basically commits
I
it to
remember
memory.
it.
Please don't throw it to him.
And then he will use Mage Hand to
Thank you.
float
Throw it on the ground. Pick it up.
Yeah.
The can.
Yes, that's right. Bow before me, dwarf. No.
He
He
would sort
will.
of very gingerly, like, put out his hands and sort of.
Zacharias will put down the crown in his hand.
He'll sort of take it aside. My lord is unexpected to have it now. I will, if you will excuse me, go and put it in a safe container.
Why, certainly, Lord Mayor. Please do.
Sure, go.
Sort of bow, step away, and sort of very carefully. Really means a lot too.
Clearly.
Sweet.
And you just had that rumbling around in your bag.
Yes, he's just been rumbling around down there. I don't know.
It was like that when we found it.
A whole lot of king blood on it.
Bent.
King blood and just the
It's a good thing that
Didn't DNA test. It seems that it was held by the old king. He must
Oh.
have bled on it somehow.
He stole it. Oh
Like
my
it's a drenched in Dwemer essence. It like leaked over it. It's like well.
it's
You
a
only
good
have
thing
one
the
bag of
bag of holding can't get damaged, isn't it?
Do you only have one bag of holding?
No, I have two.
Why don't you have one for the body and one for the loot?
A
Well-
corpse bag of holding.
Corpse back.
I have a corpse bag. I mean, it's also much more fun if I have to move the king corpse aside every time I need to find something in the bag.
That is definitely amusing.
No one judges here.
Oh no, sorry. I only have one bag of holding. I have a secret chest. That's the other thing I have.
Yeah, I have a bag of I have two holding myself.
It's
I have a
not
bag of holding
secret anymore.
It's secret because only I can call it.
I think it's called a secret test.
It's
Well,
called
you-
that's the name of it.
Well, you can't call it that anymore because now we know it's there.
No,
But we
no,
can't keep it though. We don't know where it is.
exactly.
Somewhere in
that's
the
the
astral
secret.
sea, it's just sailing around.
It is. I've like thrown it into the water. It's like a bottle post. What do you call it? Flask post.
Yeah.
Miriam,
Yes.
I want
Sometimes
to
Besmara can randomly ram
It's
it.
true. Besmara could like, whoa, look at this thing.
Oh, what's
But
that?
Besmara steals your stuff.
Let's
I hope
follow
not.
it to the source, people.
I have important shit in that.
Miracle! Besmara! Bring me that ship!
Like, no.
Unfortunate. I brought money! 25,000 gold.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm a god. Not
And
a
Diamond
small
doesn't.
one. So.
Is it
Yeah.
proper for the queen just to have that kind of chair? I'm just no.
Right now,
It's-
she's not really using the chair as much as just sort of pushing it to the side and sitting on like. Well, she's small right now.
Should we get
For
like a
her.
bear rug or something for her
Like
to sit
sitting
on?
there.
Is that
she's
more?
like sitting there. Well, in times she'd like to not have to be small to sit in the meetings.
Sure.
You understand? She can accommodate this for now, but
I'm sure she'll get over it.
I would like a table with more of a pentagram motif, but we can't all get what we want.
Indeed. I would like this to be in the outer space, but you know.
no one else can live there. So.
All I want is be your lover, but we just can't get everything.
No, it's a bad
Giant
world
men.
out there.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
With that taken care of.
Wink.
better be some freaking awesome crown jewels coming up, but dwarven craftsmanship is certainly
You know-
nice.
Well,
So we are certain that we will spend all the money on the coronation then?
Money! Yes.
oh for God's sake, Malachi.
We must cement our new rule, which means we must show them power, and power and wealth go together very well.
Second right nods.
Throw a feast. People like feasts.
Other
I
than
heard.
sort of nods.
It's also a far better display of power for the populace than our previous show.
Yeah, whose idea was that anyway?
Everyone's kind of looking at the frost giant. slightly perturbed.
I don't think it was her idea, but okay.
Oh,
What did you
because
do?
she's here.
Eyes are a frost giant.
We will also introduce Elisif, of course. Say that she's the
Oh,
queen of
yeah.
the frost giants. And she's here to cement the good new relations with Talingard and the North. For sitting in on these meetings and participating in running the kingdom. She has also promised to pledge her tribes to the defense of the kingdom, should it need. Which is
And
certainly
the
a very
kingdom
formidable
to defend the tribes.
hmm
She'll add.
Oh, there's nothing dangerous up north. It's nonsense.
There are some annoying elves.
And that thing coming from the Underdark, but who's counting?
A doom that would kill us all.
drow,
but oh well.
apparently.
Yeah, well, let's see here.
This is awkward.
So, what else do we have to add before the crowning?
Zacharias looks
All
around.
looks
There,
out.
there is the concern with the Knights of Valerian.
There's something we should speak of afterwards, I think, in a week. However, we need to decide on what priest will.
The Cardinal of the Mithrin Church, of course. We want this to be legitimate.
The Mithrin Church?
Yes.
Very well then.
Unfortunately, it's the optimum way to do it. While I do not fully approve, it is the best course of action. To get the king placed on the throne by any other would not be legitimate in the eyes of the nobles, as well as in the eyes of the populace itself.
Yes, and we are doing this for the benefit of the populace. We already know, of course, that we rule this country in all but name. It is that naming that we want to make as ironclad as possible. For that, a bit of teeth grinding might be needed from the good Lord Haviland during the coronation, but I think he can endure. Yes.
Mr. Norton says there is nothing difficult in it. I have been rather used to it for a while.
That's the spirit.
Give him a slap on the bum. It's like a good one.
Are you gonna do your next time?
A speech I'll prepare.
Good idea.
Yeah,
If any of you wish to speak as well, you're free to do so.
points over too.
Dessida seems to consider it.
As serious Marcus, you should both probably speak at this.
Why should
Yes.
Marcus?
Because he's really good at bluffing.
Oh.
He can sweet talk the populace.
Yes, I think I will help cement our new relations,
We have
aiding our king in the matter.
we have shown them the whip when we marched into Mathrum. Now we will show them the carrot. To show
Cute
them,
like carrots.
show them the gold. And then, do you love gold?
Did anyone talk to him?
I love gold.
I seem to be lacking on gold. I have diamond dust.
Did anyone talk to him? Hubert? No, not Hubert.
He says, yes, this is all very good. Then, about my deal.
Zacharias nods.
All I need is a nod from the king.
Master Mallory, as you all recall from before, wants to get a monopoly on the wine trade. In return, he has offered to donate generously to the treasury. I think it's a good idea.
I agree.
It certainly is.
Well, I will make the arrangements then. I will also deliver the money.
What does the rest of the council think?
The Desitor doesn't seem to really care.
What about
Orca just sort of looks kind of slightly disgusted at Mallory, while Victor just gives you a flashing smile when you look at him.
Aha!
who gives what?
Victor just gives you your smile whenever you look at him. He seems to be in very good mood, as he always seems to be.
I wonder why.
He's like the evil Raphael.
Manor, I would like to try a bottle of your finest as well, by the way.
Yes, of course. You're always invited.
I like him so much.
You know, we all have our favorites.
You could likely clap your hands, and some of Barker's servants would come with one of the bottles, but it's not really the time. Drinking right at the council chamber.
You know, Cash wants to change that rule so you can drink in the council.
I mean, it's an unwritten rule, really.
Does Richter have a smoke? Oh wait, he doesn't.
Just Cash ask him, or
No, he doesn't smoke.
We can get you some. Don't worry.
He's just tripping. God, I need a smoke.
so.
Yeah. So
Anyone else have any
30,000.
issues?
30,000 to the treasury for him. Yes.
Yeah, let's go. I have heard only praise that
Can make a little thing
good
over here
at
that's treasury.
I have. We have it in a document, but we can do it in here as well, I guess.
Sure.
All right, excellent. Was there anything else that we need to do before the coronation?
We have decided on a priest. We have the crown handled. We have Mallory's money. I think we're set.
Yeah.
Well, everything else, everyone wants to wait.
All right.
I
Let's
want-
move. Well, you can't really much of that. You can't really do before you have crowned the king.
I would
Yeah.
put something like a suggestion to the party, maybe.
Sure.
I don't know if it's needed, but I was thinking since the treasury is kind of drained, maybe a donation from the party to the treasury might be an idea.
I think we can do that when we need it. There's no time delay between us putting money in there and using it. I think.
No,
Stupid
I don't think so. I don't think so either. It's more like we can just put some money in there to have a pile of money in there. To have to
Know
have-
how much you have to
yeah,
work with, maybe.
Yeah, it's to see how much we have to work with before need to.
My
It's
cat
just
just
it doesn't really matter. It's just a thought, but it might be again an overview, like to see how much money we have to work with for the thing.
okay. My map still works.
My initial thought was like if we each donate 10,000 to the treasury.
That's pocket change.
Let me check how much money I have. Shall I?
Isn't it from the treasure?
Just saying, Jonas. Like 10,000 is pocket change for me. I'm fine.
I can 10,000 is not pocket change, but I can certainly donate it.
It's not pocket change for me either.
Bah. we kept getting loot all the time.
Bah, plebs. That's what you are.
I mean, we currently have 30,000, which we could consider our emergency fund. And should we need more money, we can always see how much we can scrape together then.
Is Jake here?
So I mean, if you really are out of money, I mean that is.
I'm not out of money. I have a project where I'm gonna need money.
All right. Well, it was just a suggestion.
If we have money troubles, I'm sure everyone will be happy to assist in whatever way possible, but I don't think it's necessary right now.
Sure.
It was also a thought of maybe having everyone in the party like make a starting effort towards the kingdom, and then after that we can do it like again, so no one. For instance, the person who crafts the least probably sits on the most money, and then when we need money, maybe he needs to pay all of it, and that might be a bit unfair.
Can always take it back later, or get it paid back later. I don't think it's a huge problem.
All right then.
Right. So we'll wait a week.